Oh, hello, good people. This is Tron Prime coming at you with another what if. What if Deku was a Power Ranger, female? And hello, I'm back. Been gone for a minute, but I'm gonna try to put them out at least once a week now. Okay, with that being said, let's get right into it. So, we pick up in a destroyed city. We see the White Lion Zord laying on a broken building destroyed. We see Jagata Makina laying with a severed arm unconscious across a bridge. We see the Falcon Zord, well, Deku Zord. I believe I said it was a, a phoenix, but I'm going to change it to a falcon. Anyway, yes, we see the Falcon Zord. Um, two wings ripped off, laying one wing laying inside a building, another wing floating on the water, and the rest of the Zord laying pieces all over the place. Now, there's an explosion, and Azuka's knocked down to the ground. And she looks up, and it's the pink Quantum Ranger. She reaches her hand out, says, Azuka, you okay? She said, yeah, I'm fine. She gets up. Man, we wasn't prepared for this. No. What's the readout on the other Rangers? Miriel's still fighting with Shigaraki. Azawa's Azawa's over the ocean attacking All for One. Okay. So that just leaves Shao Kahn and Copper. Yeah, I'm glad we took the rest of his gang down earlier. Where are they? I don't know. I lost sight of them in all this ruckus. Azuko, are you alright? Yes. Okay. But you're pushing back. Let's regroup with Muriel and Zawa. You go fight with Muriel, and I'll go help out Zawa. Okay. So the Pink Ranger go off to help. Pink Ranger goes off to help the White Ranger, and Deku goes off to help the Deku goes off to help the Black Ranger. Now, let's get to this lady. She is the Pink Ranger created by Azuku. You're confused, aren't you? You wonder what's going on. The last time I looked, there was no Pink Ranger. Well, this is what happened. Now, well, no, I'm not going to tell you that. Just listen. So, the Pink Ranger get to the White Ranger, and she calls her Snake Zord. No. Muriel's fighting with Shigaraki. Shigaraki has a crystal shard in his forehead, and he's already gone through the spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you haven't looked at the manga, I will spoil you, so you've been warned. Now, He has a shard in his forehead, and he's already gone through the operation. And for the people who read the manga, they know that the operation gives Shigaraki all these OP powers, and also gives him the original All for One. And I'm keeping that same thing in the storyline. So Shigaraki's souped up, and Muriel already has mastered Float and Black Whip, and has gotten his other quirk too. Not permanentation. As I said again, spoilers, danger sense. So he's gotten that, and he's fighting Shigaraki. Shigaraki can't touch him because he used the Black Whip to keep his distance and the land hits. But Shigaraki uses those black piercing tentacles, black piercing rods to attack with. So they attacking like that. So she comes flying up on her skyboard. She has like a flying surfboard. She comes flying up, pulls out her guns, and starts shooting at Shigaraki. She shoots energy blasts at him from her guns. And they start hitting him. Bam, 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 bam. Shigaraki gets hit. Boom. He falls down. Then his quirk kicks in. He starts regenerating. He's like, oh. So he got that regeneration quirk, eh? Oh, well. We'll beat it out of him. So they started to fight Shigaraki. Meanwhile, Izuku made it to Ozawa, and they're fighting floating over the water. Well, Ozawa was not floating over the water. Ozawa was running over the water using his ninja skills, and All for One's floating over the water. This is like a water. They're fighting. All for One shooting those same tentacles like he does, Shigaraki's doing, and he shoots air shots, air blasts at him. So Ozawa's using his ninja skills to dip and dodge, then using some shadow clone techniques, and Azuka comes in. When she comes in and uses magic and starts hitting him with magical attacks. Now, All for One says, okay, let's fall back. So they starts to leave. He said, wait a minute, where is Shadow Khan? And then this purple black blast comes down and hits Ozawa and Azuka, and they fall into the water. And over there, when Shigaraki's fighting with Muriel and the Pink Ranger, the same thing happens over there. So Shigaraki says, okay, must be means it's time to go. So they left, and the Rangers were laying there hurt. And they demorph. Azuka and Ozawa's in the water demorph. What was, I don't know, but it demorphed us. And the Pink Ranger and the White Rangers over there laying out on the ground. What was that? Energy blast. Very powerful. The Pink Ranger says, so, is it amorphous to damage? Muriel says, oh crap. And then Shigaraki comes back, walking up. Oh, did that little blast break your toys? They were looking, so only one feature on the morphers was still working. The recall feature. So now Talon in the base says, oh no, the Rangers, gotta get them back. So he mashed some buttons and recalls the Rangers back, all four of them. So they come in, the Rangers command center, and all four of them drop to the ground like, They hurt. Talon started doing some scans. I was, oh, great. Oh, good. Y'all be fine. What was that blast, Talon? Izawa says. So Talon looks at the footage and says, Shadow Khan. What? He shot us from space? Yes, he has a base up there now. What base? Well, it seems that when All For One and Shigaraki was fighting y'all, when y'all was fighting the League of Villains, he used the space ship into his island he created into space. For 5 years, he had an entire island we didn't know about. Yes. It's very disturbing. That sector, he must have had it cloaked because we scanned that sector multiple times looking for his base operations. So, Azuka gets up and says, so what are they doing now? There are no signs of any movement on their floating command base, their island space. How did they get there? Do they have teleportation technology? No. No, Pink Ranger says, no, most likely they use a quirk. Yes. Yes, there was one time he managed to get a bunch of villains out of the clutches of the heroes by making them puke some kind of black liquid that teleported them away. Disgusting, if you ask me. So they continue to talk. It says, okay, Amorphous. It's damaged, scarred. We wasn't strong enough. They was laying in wait for us. 5 years. I had these powers for 5 years and I've done nothing. I thought I was doing something well. Then Zawa says, Azuka, don't be so hard on yourself. You did not know the villains were working together. We only recently found out that the League of Villains and Shadow Khan were working together. They were very careful in keeping their association secret. That's true. And Muriel says, yeah. Well, we know now. So what we're going to do about it? I think we need, Azuka, I think we need more power. What do you mean? Azuka says, what do you mean more power? And I think we need to use the quantum power. You mean my power? Yes. We need you to go back in time. Zuko says, wait a minute. Muriel, what are you thinking? And Muriel says, I'm thinking to change the past a little. For one, we need to inform ourselves of their connection. 2, we need to get rid. We need the Pink Ranger to be on our team much earlier. Well, yeah, that does make sense, Muriel. But when you gonna send me? Well, how about shortly after The sports festival. The sports festival. Huh. Wow. That's like a whole 8 months before you even meet me. Not alone you choose me to be a ranger. Yeah. That situation there was very awkward. Well, yeah. Huh. That's when we first met. Yeah. Okay. So which one's going? It should be her. You sure you could do this? What, Azuka, you don't trust me? Of course I trust you. Melissa, you're one of my best friends. And don't you forget it. Yes, I said her name. If you don't know, now you know. So, they created this adapter for Azuka's morpher. They said, okay, when you go back in the past, first thing, gotta give me this adapter. It will change my morpher and allows me to it will change power setting basically. Okay, and these three, oh, those for yours. Your second modes. Yep. You see, need more power, so that's what I did. For the quantum power you have, I gave you a second mode. And what is it? Your second mode called, excuse me, is SPD, the Space Patrol Delta. Okay, so I got Time Force and Space Patrol. Okay. Zawa, you will be Wild Force and Ninja Storm. Wild Force. Yes, those are another space base rangers. I see. And Muriel, you're already Beast Fury. Then now I'm gonna make you. Dang, I didn't think about that one just now. What second form will I give Muriel? Wild Force. Dino Thunder. Okay, so they have two modes now. Their suits don't change, they just incorporate those type of abilities into their power sets. So okay, so they generate a temporal rift, and the Quantum Ranger, Melissa, is about to go through the portal. They say, okay, Melissa, now, when you get back there, first, you must give us these. Then, you must have you become a ranger quicker than normal. Once you become a ranger, you must also inform them to send you back 5 years from now to do the same thing so we don't create a paradox. Good thinking, Zuka. Oh, yeah. Actually, it was Muriel's idea. Yeah, I read a lot of books and seen a lot of movies about time paradoxes, and we don't want to create one. As long as the situation happens, the reason behind the situation doesn't quite matter. So Azuka says good luck. Okay. And she steps through the portal. And she's transported back in time to UA 5 years before she was ever. Um, she went back in time 5 years. So in the time frame, it's the present day, and Azuka's walk, and Azuka says, "Okay, Bakugo, what did you want?" Bakugo says, "Azuka, I like you." He said, what do you mean, Bakugo? She starts blushing, and Bakugo says, I'm not good at this, so I'm just gonna say it out. And please keep off my. I like you for you being my girlfriend, and we've been friends for a long time. I think we should be together. What do you think? And she's shocked. She's seen him. She's confused. She says, "I really don't know. Give me a second. Let me think about. Let me She starts being flustered. Baco looking at her. She says, "Well, I like you too, Bakugo." And Buckle starts blushing. She says, "Yeah, I think I like that." So Buckle says, "So next Saturday, would you want to go see a movie and get something to eat?" "Yeah, yeah, that'll be fun." "Okay, it's a date." "Yes, it is." And they start blushing, and Bako starts to walk Azuka back home. And then the Pink Ranger appears in front of him. Whoa! Bako jumps in front of Azuka and says, "Who are you?" "Oh, Bako, calm down. How you know me?" "Azuka, get your boyfriend." "Wait a minute, how you know?" "I'm from the future." "You're from the what?" Bako says. And the Pink says, "Let me take this helmet off." So she takes off her helmet and other helmet. She says, "Hi, Azuka. You haven't met me. Well, you haven't met me yet. But about 8 or so months from now, you would have met me. You would are going to meet me. My name is Melissa Shields. And with that, I will leave you." This is Tron Prime saying, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And sorry it took so long. I just needed fire to do the story. Okay, with that being said, this is Tron Prime saying, this is the way. I'm out.